There. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today.
We're playing some match play golf today. Look out, here comes some fun.
Best of luck out there today. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway.
Oh, wonderfully struck. And from here, he's looking at about 180 yards to the pin. Here's their 7-iron. Here's our second shot on the 10th.
Swing was a little bit off there. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. That's okay. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. Okay, you've got this one for par. And the putt goes down. Good job.
And this putt's going to put him one up.
I think we got a right to left break on this one. All right, he's He's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. After that first hole, you're one down on your friend. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. We got a par 5. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. That's not going to be good. Yep, that swing was a little bit off. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. Oh! And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Okay, you're going to concede that putt. We'll lose this hole, but we're heading to the next hole now. And your friend's 2 up on you after that hole. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3.
Oh, that almost went.
All right, let's go. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Here we go, 24 feet away. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here.
Oh, my.
That's too bad. I believe this is for your par. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. So this tee shot should work. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Oh my, look at this. 20 feet to the hole from here. Starting this one way to the right. Oh, that was almost in. He might pull away even further with this next putt. This one to go to 4 up. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Just the front 9 of this course today. All right, let's have a good one out there. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. Five iron on display for this one. And second shot here on the first. Go out there, looking good. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Let's see if he can get this one close from the greenside rough. And that chip will drop. Very nicely done from that lie. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Boom, in there and winning the hole in the process. Well done. Off to a great start. You're 1 up after the first hole. We're teeing it up on the second hole now. Unlucky. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. All right, you've ended up in the deep stuff. Okay, here's our third shot. If this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line.
Still has a chance. Ooh, and he just couldn't get that to drop.
And to save par. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Good one. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. This approach is heading left. And second shot here on the third. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Okay, from the greenside sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, grab that putter. Let's get to work here. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. And this next putt for him is for birdie.
Oh, no, it's right by the hole.
Okay, drop this and you'll go two up on your friend.
And it drops. Well done. Way to win that hole.
And you're two up in this match after that hole.
We've got a par 3 on the fourth.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. All right, and he's dealing with a greenside rough situation.
Ooh, almost in there with the chip.
And this putt to go three up.
Looks like this goes downhill and to the right. Oh, almost in there.
And here comes a 4-footer.
And if he can drain this, it'll be for par.
And that will go. And that hole will be halved.
And here we go. Fifth hole is a par 4.
Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. And let's see how he does on this hole. And just in the first cut on this one. Oop, into the tree.
And that's going to get wet.
And around 195 yards to the pin for him. Let's see what happens. This one's heading left. All right, this is your fourth shot. There you go. That's what you want. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand.
Oh, is he going to get this to go?
And here's an 8-footer for us.
All right, your opponent's going to let you have that one. Let's head to the next hole.
Okay, he'll need this to win the hole.
And after you conceded that putt, we're done on this hole. Let's move on to the next. And now for the par 4 6th.
Here we go. Let's let this one go.
Bro, what the fuck?
Grass here. Let's get on out of this. Safe approach. Nice. And he's setting up now about 130 yards out. And from the bunker, let's see what he does. All right, let's see how he deals with this beach. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match.
This one's breaking right to left, going downhill.
Ooh, right. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. And after that one, you are 2 up on your friend. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Holy, you just ripped it. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And he's got around 160 yards to the pin from here. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole.
Oh, look at this shot.
This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen.
Oh, almost.
This next putt is a par putt for him. And this putt to win the match. And the final putt drops, and that is for birdie. And you
managed to pull off the win, ending things off at 3 up on your friend. Good work. Well done. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Now let's crush this drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Well, that won't work. Okay, second shot here on the first. Nice. He looks to be about 130 yards away. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. All right, this is his third shot. Oh, that chip almost went. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. And you'll go 1 up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And you are 1 up after the first hole of this match. Teeing it up here on hole number 2. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. And you just barely managed to roll that into the second cut. Unfortunate. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. All right, I like being back on the fairway. And here is his putt to save par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh, and he just barely misses that one. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Oh, man, that par just slipped right away. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. All right, what a gift your friend has given us, conceding that tiny little putt. I'll take it, though. And that hole's halved. And the third hole has gifted us this par 4. Let's have a good tee shot. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him. All right, let's piece out of this sand. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Let's see how he does out of the sand. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, unfortunate. And a 5-foot putt for him. This one's for par. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And that hole will be halved. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Looking good off the tee. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. And this one's your 4th shot. Oh my, almost in with the chip. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. All square after that hole. And the 5th hole, we have a par 3. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Well, that one's goodbye. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Well, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Here's our 2nd shot on this 5th hole.
This putt is insanely long. It's stressful just watching him set this up, really. Ooh. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Just a little too much power. 7-foot putt for him. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And that's too bad. A bit of bad luck here. That is your second bogey in a row. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. We've got about 110 yards to go here. Little less than pure on that swing. Oh, the glory that could have been. Oh my goodness, short game is cooking for this guy. Just chips that one right in. Okay, drop this and you'll go two up on your friend. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn. Here we go, par putt. Let's do it. And that hole will be halved. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. Well, you can't hit them all. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Going with the 9-iron. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. Second shot here on the 7th. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go two up on your friend. Boom, drops it in. Nice putt there. That wins you the hole. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. That sounded a little bit off. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And let's get into something a little more comfortable. Get out of this sand. Okay, we're out of the sand and into the shorter stuff. Good job. All right, here's his second shot. Okay, he needs this to win the hole. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And he drops it in for the bird. Well, things didn't go our way on that one. Okay. Par 5 is up next for this 9th hole. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Oops, that one went bye-bye. All right, let's get out of this sand. Whoops, there goes the... Yeah, that's the water. Yeah, this is very, very sandy in this. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does.
Oh my goodness, you might get this to go.
Ooh, he almost dropped the chip. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. Okay, this match has one playoff hole to rule them all. The winner will be crowned one way or another. Taking this one with the 8-iron. All right, final player to tee off here on this playoff hole. Let's get this as close as we can to the pin. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. And with that approach, you will be closest to the hole. That's going to come in handy if we have a tie here. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. And I wish you both the best of luck in this match play contest. Be nice to each other. Okay, have a good round. Okay, give this a smash. Those shots are going to happen to you. Second shot here on the first.
Nice. That was the club. And here we go. This is his second shot. And this putt's around 11 feet out. And he's swinging this out to the left. And this putt drops. You can go one up. And this one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. So good. So good. And you're one up on your friend after this first hole. Teeing her up here on the second. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. All right, let's see what he does on this one. They're going with the 5-iron here. Second shot here on hole number 2. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. Oh. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. All square after that hole. And this one's a par 4 here on the third. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, let's launch this in to the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. And here's your second shot here on the third. This one's a little to the right on approach. That's okay, don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this green side bunker. Almost hold it. Ooh, close with that chip. And this is his putt to save par. Let's see what happens. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. Oh, it goes down. And that's when you win the hole. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. And it's a par 5 for the fourth hole. That isn't too good, is it? All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And here's our second shot on the fourth. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. This one might be a bit long. All right, back in the fairway. Now, to the green. Okay, here's your fourth. And you two will be all square if they sink this. Oh! 5 feet left to go. Oh, just missed the par. And if this goes down, they're going to take things all square again. Okay, you're conceding that putt, and that means your opponent will win this hole. And we've got a par 4 here on the fifth. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Oh my, splash. And second shot here on the fifth. And he's in the green side rough. And a very nice shot from a difficult lie. That's got to drop. Oh, nice little chip there. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And that hole will be halved. Sixth hole, we have a par 3 ahead of us. Well, looking forward to this hole. Can't place my finger on it. Something was off on that swing, though. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Okay, safely on the putting surface after that. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. Oh. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, for the bogey. Okay, your friend's gonna give us that little putt. That was nice of them. And we'll head to the next. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. And the 7th will be a par 4. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Well, it's too bad. And your approach is heading right at the pin. All right, we've managed to roll this one into the second cut, unfortunately. And he's got around 165 yards to go. This is an 8 iron. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. And for the save. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, let's get on to the next hole. Your opponent is letting you have that one. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. Friend over there is 1 up after that one. Now the 8th hole, we got a par 5. All right, give this a rip. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. Well done. And let's see what happens. This is his second.
Good shot, bro. Good shot.
This shot's about 80 yards out. We want to make sure we get this there. There's an upslope around the pin. Just letting you know. A little too much to the right. Setting up here with a very long putt. Good luck with this one. It swings to the left and then to the right. A little too much pace on that one. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. This was
This one? Or like green? This one? Is that the one you're talking about? Hey, it'll just be easier if we do this. You like this? It's pretty close. That one.
Yeah.
Wait, what other one do you like? This one?
Yeah.
I'm wearing this one though.
That one's cute.
And then the black pants.
Do they have like a lighter gray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a light gray kind of.
Yeah, I like it. That one's cute.
You like these? Or, I mean these.
Yeah.
And then do I keep these Jordans on? What'd you say?
Switch the color.
I don't think I have any other ones.
And then yeah, do the black pants. And yeah, those pants are good.
So just look like this. I feel like this shirt could be better. I like this shirt a lot, but it just doesn't. It's not me. It looks good on him though.
That one's not you.
I know that one's not me. I know. It's like,
I like the black.
you don't like this?
The black. The black is still.
And then I'm going with the black.
Yes. Now let me see. And you got the fat. What you have?
Do I throw glasses on?
Oh yeah. I like the type of yellows.
Should I throw a watch on?
Yeah. I don't want you. What if I got you a watch for Christmas? Would you wear it?
No. I'm not a big watch guy. Alright, love you, baby.
I love you too. The reason
Make me a
Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
We're down on the 10th here, getting ready to play just the back 9 today.
Let's get it going. Hopefully you have a good one out there.
All right, let's go. Pound this one out there.
Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway.
And I'm okay with that. We just barely snuck into this first cut. And second shot on the 10th coming up.
And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this.
Okay, he's in a fairway bunker. Let's see what happens. This is what our third shot's looking like. Oh, yeah, stuck it close from the trap. Well done. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down.
Oh, how are you?
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, safely home with that putt. And you'll go 1 up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt.
Oh, there we go. It's going to take the hole. Well done.
All right, you are 1 up after the first hole. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. So far, so good for this one. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. All right, kick left. That'll play. Pin high, well judged. Going a bit left of the pin.
And he could have this sneak into the rough. This one's around 26 feet away. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Still on track. Oh, and he gets that to drop. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. All right, that drops on in there, and you've won this hole. And you're 2 up after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? This one's going to get sandy. And he's got 125 yards to go, somewhere thereabouts. This one might be a little long. And he needs this to win the hole. Looks like a right to left break. Oh my. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. Well, nothing you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey, putt in, and move on. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think we were really going to win this hole anyway. Well, that was a bit of a poor result, but we got another hole coming up next. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Okay, full sand. Let's go. And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh, yeah, you managed to clear the bunker and stick that one on the green. Good work. All right, he's setting up with an extremely long putt here. I'm very interested to see how he does with it, though. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. Oh, come on, that almost went. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Oh! All right, this is his attempt at bogey. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on.
All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. And here we go on hole number 14.
Woo! Look at that thing go.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope.
My worst fears realized. Heading to the bunker. Okay, he's setting up around 250 yards to the pin. And from the green side bunker. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. And if he sinks this, he'll take the hole.
Looks like he started this one out right. Oh, and he gets it to go.
And let's have a better hole coming up next.
And here is the par 3 15th.
And let's see what you do off the tee here. Pretty sure we're heading to the bunker here. Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Okay, third shot. All right, out of that bunker, onto the green, let's go. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt.
Ooh, there's a little gift. You're a generous soul. I sensed that when we started the round today. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4.
All right, let's let her fly. Let's go.
Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended.
This one's heading a little bit too much to the right.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one.
And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin.
They've gone with the 7-iron. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. There we go, on the green. Good stuff. He's got 8 feet to go. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3. Have a good tee shot. This one's going right. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Oh man, you almost got that chip to go. Okay, here's our par putt. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. Oh man, I guess bogey it is here. And this putt's gonna put him 1 up. All right, that drops on in there. He's gonna win this one. And your friend is just 1 up after that hole. Okay, on to the par 4 18th. And he's hoping this one will hang on to the fairway. And he'll end up rolling just into this first cut of rough. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. Well, that's nice to see. I thought you were going into the rough, honestly. But that held on to the fairway, and that's what we like. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. Looks like sand in her future. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And he's hitting out of the rough here, just the first cut. Bunker bound. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Okay, throw that wedge away and grab your putter. We're on. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. Well, let's see how he does here from the green side bunker. Oh, right, but just missed the hole. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Almost. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. We got this putt to win the hole. Okay, if this match is still tied at the end of this one, we will go
to see whoever's closest to the pin off the tee, but I think he can win this straight up. Okay, he's going to hit first on the tee in this playoff. Let's see where he puts this tee shot. They've chosen a 3-iron here. Okay, we're teeing off last in this playoff hole. Might have a little bit of an advantage, I don't know, but let's get this tee shot close. The approach is heading a bit to the right. All right, great tee shot. You're closest to the pin off the tee, and that is going to help you in a little bit. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. Nice chip. Okay, he needs this putt to drop if he wants to win. And with that, he wins in this playoff. Unfortunate for you, but gotta hand it to him. He played well. Okay, that'll do it for me. It was a pleasure to be with you and fun watching you battle through that playoff hole. We'll catch you next time. Hey there, hope you're doing great, because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. We are playing some match play golf today. This is one of my favorite ways to play. This is going to be a good one, I think. Have a good round out there. All right, second shot on the 10th. Was a good one. And this is our third shot. Good job. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does.
Ooh, he almost got that to go. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. Oh, yeah, starting this one way out to the right. Oh, come on, ball. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, he's got it. He's also won the hole. Okay, your opponent is 1 up after that one. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Looking forward to see what you do here. Right by the hole. Now this from 13 feet. And here he goes, putting for par here. All right, let's give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. And after that one, we're all square. Wind is blowing left to right. That'll do nicely. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin. Five iron on display for this one. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. The approach heading right. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Ooh, he was close. Yeah, this is very, very sandy in this. Oh my, this might go down. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Ooh, almost. Okay, he's got 9 feet to go. And he's lining this one up for the double bogey. All right, drop this and you'll go 1 up on your opponent. And just 1 up on your friend after that hole. Here we go now on the 13th. Yeah, that'll play. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Well, not the purest of strokes. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. This might not be enough out of the rough. And he has rolled into the heavy rough. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. Oh, grab your flip-flops, heading to the beach. A little wayward on the approach, that's all right though. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker though. 15 feet to go from here. Oh, it's going right by. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. I think this one's breaking to the left. All right, that putt goes in and he will win this hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. All right, let's send it. Well, it wasn't your best swing. Let's get up and out of here. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Let's see what his second shot looks like. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. here he goes, putting for par. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Oh, man. This putt's around 5 feet away. Okay, and this putt's for double. And this putt drops, you can go one up. All right, let's head to the next hole now that your opponent has kindly given you that putt. And you're one up for the match after that one. We got a big par 5 ahead of us here. Nice shot. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And this might get rough. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. And dunked. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. This one's going a bit to the right. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. Back to all square if they sink this putt. And after that hole, we're all square. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, let's send it. I think you might be heading to the sand. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Looks like this one's heading to the rough. And from 115 yards out, let's see what he does here. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Okay, let's shake out of this funk. 4 bogeys in a row. I think we can snap that streak here with maybe a par. Oh, almost got that chip to go. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. This one's breaking left to right. This one's 7 feet away. Yikes, that went right by. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. Okay, we will give that putt to the opponent. We'll lose the hole in the process, but another hole coming up. We'll get him there. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Well, let's see what you got. And that will play. Thank you very much. From here, he's got quite a little bit of real estate to cover to make this putt. I don't know about it. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. And here we go. He's putting for the par. And this will have the hole if you sink this. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, on to 18 now. We have a par 5 coming up. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Great swing. And 240 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what he does.
This might be bad. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Let's just find golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. Oh, just like that. And now this putt from 6 feet. Well, you didn't get the win here today. Your opponent's going to take this one. Your opponent will walk away one up on you. Better luck next time. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good amount of fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. And today, it's just the back nine of this course. Time to get this going. That was good. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And setting up from around 120 yards out. Oh my, that almost dropped. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Good job. Here's an 11-footer. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. All right, here we go. Give a tap and We'll head on to the next. All right, no need to putt that one out. Just a little putt anyways. Your friend has graciously allowed us to move on. And this putt's going to put him one up. And your friend's one up on you after that first hole. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. This tee shot should play. All right, load up. Let's let this go. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. Not the greatest contact on that one. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Oh. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Oh. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. His putt's left to save par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And that hole will be halved. Okay, here's the 12th hole and it's a par 5. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Don't worry about it. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Well, this shot might go into the rough. Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut. And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does. "15 feet to the cup from here." And this one looks like it's going just a touch to the left. Nicely done. This one's for birdie. And that hole's halved. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. Seven iron on display here.
this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. All right, you're starting this way out to the left. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. Looks like he's put it on a good line. This one's still tracking. Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that. And you've got this left over for par. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And that hole will be halved. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Something was a little bit off on that one. We are in the deep stuff here. Distance dialed in on that one, pin high. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And will it drop? He needs this to go to save par. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. Okay, you need this to win the hole. And after that hole, we're all square. Here comes hole number 15. Would you look at the distance on this? He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. This approach is heading right of the pin. Here we have a 16-foot putt. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, missed the par. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Right by. And you've got this putt for bogey. All right, your opponent's giving you that one, and we'll take it. Let's go to the next.
Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. And that hole will be halved.
16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens.
Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right.
Well, missed the green there on that one. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Oh, you almost hold that out. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. I think this one's moving to the right. And from there, not a bad result.
And good luck here. 6 feet to go.
And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one.
And after that one, your opponent is 1 up.
Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. All right, let's send this ball away. There we go. That's looking good. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Oh, hello. Okay, here he goes. He's got a very long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. Oh. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. This match is all square after that hole. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. Well, let's regroup. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And here we go with his second shot. Looks like this one's going left. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Nice shot. That'll do. And if you sink this, it will mean victory. A slight break, if any, to the right on this one. And this one's over, and you just went ahead and won this one. Good work out there. Hopefully your opponent doesn't feel too bad about it, and they'll play again soon. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you.